Hello guys, I'm here to talk to you about modelling. Now people automatically assume, oh, you do modelling, you must be minted. No, I've been in the same studio for the last year now, Freedom Studios 1, look them up on Instagram, and I haven't had a paid shoot, I get photos for free. Now when people say, oh, I want to be a model because I want bare money off it, it's wrong. You've got to go years. I know people who are professional models now who've had to wait 2, 3, 4, even 5 years to get the lucky break where they start earning money from it. And modeling is not as easy as people make it out to be. They think, oh, how hard can it be? In front of a camera, smiling, having your photograph taken. Well, I'm here to tell you it is a lot harder than you think. Long hours. It's amazing though, like amazing. I have some great time work with some amazing people, but for people who think it's just easy work in the front of a camera, it's wrong. You've got to turn up for sets, you've got to turn up, take costumes, you've got to have makeup done, you've got to get in the right positions, you've got to listen to what the photographer says, you've got to work on your poses, you've got to make sure that you're well and healthy for the shoot, or else if you're not well or healthy, then there's no point in doing the shoot. Now, I get this thing a lot where people like, oh, especially girls, I'm not meaning to be sexist here whatsoever, they go, oh, yeah, I'm a model. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, who do you model for? They go, well, I take pictures and post them on Instagram. I'm an Instagram model. I'm like, that is not being a proper professional model. That's like a person saying, oh, hi, yeah, I'm a football player. Oh, who do you play for? FIFA. Come on, guys. Just you take selfies because you look good. Well, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever if that's what you like to do. But you can't call yourself a model if you just stand in front of your mirror taking photos. Yeah, okay, you may have hundreds or even hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, but my definition of a model is someone who goes to a professional studio as a professional photographer, goes on set for shoots, goes on, I don't know, wherever they're asked to go to. And it's weird because, it's weird because, yeah, it just seems to be nowadays the boom of social media. What's a great thing for getting yourself out there, that people may say I'm this, I'm that, and the other. And in all honesty, it ain't so. Fair play to the people out there who actually like do loads of cool pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and loads of people who use their Snapchats or their TikToks or whatever other social media platforms and get noticed and get contracts and also get paid promotion as well. I mean, I did an unwrapping for a company. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, and they reached out to me on, I think it was Instagram, saying, "Oh, do you fancy a free hoodie?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why not? Free clothing." And they were like, "Okay, well, can you do an unwrapping?" Now, an unwrapping is where you unwrap on the camera, tag them in it, bloody blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay, that's fine, but why do you want me, out of everyone out there who likes heavy music, do you want me to do the unwrapping for?" And they go, "Well, we like what you see on Instagram and we think you'd be good to do an unwrapping." So, hey, Presso did it, got a free hoodie, Amorphosis Halo hoodie out of it, worth 44 quid. So, yeah, that was a good one. Now, one thing don't ever fall for is when you get messages on Instagram, especially saying, "Hi, I'm Donna, for example, and I work for Goth Jewels. We'd like to have you as one of our ambassadors. If you get great deals, you'll get great deals. You'll be ambassador, you get cheap jewelry, but you have to buy 2 pieces of jewelry to get a third free." Now, I get messages like that all the time, and it's bollocks because the way I see it, if they come to me or come to you, if you want to get into modelling yourself, they should really be like, we'll pay you to advertise stuff or give it away for free. Like, I didn't get paid for doing the unwrapping, but sorry, I got a free £40 hoodie out of it. So to me, that's paying enough. Because, like I said, I love my metal and I love band merchandise. It's one of those things where so many people fall for that and stuff like that. It's like, it's not worth it. If they're coming to you, then you should be getting paid by them, or at least getting free stuff off them to advertise, because that's what you're doing. You're being the face of their company. You're being the one who's advertising their stuff because they like what you see on Instagram. Yeah, so just don't fall for that because it's not worth it, and you'll end up losing out on money and getting some tacky jewelry for free. What, to be honest with you, from what I've heard through the grapevine about half these jewelry sites, it's not what they portray it to be. So just try not to fall for that. Yeah, people say, "Oh, people are like, oh my god, you do modelling. Getting back to this, going, yeah, go. Why is it you don't look the same in your photos as you do from photo shoots? I'm like, it's simple. They are edited. I mean, you have makeup done. Like I done a Viking shoot a couple last weekend and had makeup done by a woman, amazing makeup artist, by the way. I'd recommend it to anyone. See, people kind of expect you to look like your professional photographs. Well, look at me now. I'm not feeling too good. Got high blood sugar, diabetes. I'm feeling rough and really tired. So I've been online streaming all day. I look nothing like my photographs on Instagram because they are all edited. When someone goes, oh, well, I thought you were a model, you go, I am. What of it? They go, well, you look nothing like you're doing your photographs, man. What's going on with that? It's like simple. They are edited. They are take days of editing. I mean, I did the shoot and got the photographs back probably about 5 days later, and they're amazing. You can check them out on my Instagram. It's the_bearded_martyr, and see what you think, and please give me a follow if you choose to. But I think the message I'm trying to get out there to everyone is, just because someone does modelling, it doesn't mean they're making a shit ton of money off it. It doesn't mean they look like their photographs. And after you can go, like I said, I've got friends of mine who are professional models who've gone years, like I've said earlier on in the video, gone years without actually getting a break and getting paid for it. I mean, I've had a couple of opportunities to get paid for it, but they fell through. Either I wasn't free or I didn't like what they wanted me to shoot. Because I've got to be very careful with the sort of shoots I do. I had one person message me, oh, do you fancy doing a erotic photo shoot with me, as in the cameraman and whatever her name was. I was like, so I was like, that's worth thinking about, but I had to turn it down simply because, one, I got a fiance, two, I got a stepchild, and three, I work with children. I mean, I work at a youth club and for YMCA, and I'm hopefully going to be working in the same school my partner works at. So you think, like, if I did that sort of photo shoot, that could stop me from getting a job, and that was only going to be a measly 50 quid for 7 hours. And to me, 50 quid for 7 hours, nah, mate. I mean, I usually charge between 15 and 20 pounds an hour, depending on who's doing the shoot and depending on what the circumstances and how long it's going to be in. Cost of travel, like if I have to get myself there, I'll be like, okay, I'll charge £10 an hour, but I want this money back for the travel. Here's the ticket to prove I actually came the way I came. So yeah, I think, like, if you want to get into that industry, it's definitely worth thinking about it. And like they say in acting, if people want you to pay them to do a shoot with you, turn it down. I mean, if it's a professional company, like I said, Freedom Studios 1 on Instagram, people I work for, yeah, I had to pay £25 for the initial first shoot because I was just getting taste for it, for if I could work with them and if they could work with me. And after that, it's shoot by print. So instead of you paying them and getting paid money, you get your professional photographs back, where most places would probably charge between, I mean, there's one place, Clifton Photography in Bristol, it's a fucking rip-off. I mean, 520 quid for 12 photographs. It's like, nah, mate. I mean, I get mine for free because of the company I work for. So it just all goes down to, if you want to do it, you may have to pay an upfront charge, but if it's a guarantee that you will get, every shoot you do, you'll get photographs, then go ahead and do it. But never ever, right, check this here, never become an ambassador for people on social media because it'll cost you. Never do photo shoots for free unless you go to them. Always look into the person, see if they're a professional photographer or if they're just some geezer or woman with a camera. 3, make sure you are comfortable with what they ask you to do, because if you're not comfortable, don't do it, because you won't be able to put your full effort in. Make sure that you keep the whole entire day free, because you may only be in front of the camera for an hour or two, maybe 3 at the most, but usually with the costume fitting, if you're on location, get into location, usually with the makeup and face paint. If you need, like, I done a wicked Viking shoot with like face paint, makeup, it's absolutely sick, man. You have to give a whole entire day and make sure you're committed. Always, if you need to cancel your shoot, make sure you let them know 48 to 24 hours before the shoot, because I've had it where I was on shoot, me and a fellow model were waiting for someone, and we were about to go down into the town we live in to do an urban street style shoot, and the woman messaged at like 10 minutes after we started saying, oh, sorry, I can't make it today for whatever reason, doesn't bother me, but the thing that annoyed myself, the two photographers, and the other model was the fact that she didn't let us know until 10 minutes after we were supposed to meet. And other than that, just have fun. Just do it if that's what you want to do, but make sure you don't get taken advantage of either. Make sure you don't agree to shoots you don't feel comfortable with. And whatever you do, just have fun with it. I mean, get paid, bonus, get like a couple £100 worth of free photos you can whack on your social media or put into a portfolio, send to agencies. Another bonus. So that's what I want to talk to you about tonight, guys. Well, hope you have a lovely evening. Happy Sunday for tomorrow. Peace out. Sorry the video is so long.